Call it.
Right, good afternoon everybody. What we're going to do is make a little phone call here, and we're going to call HMRC and ask them a couple of little questions about where it says in law that we should pay tax. So here we go. Just dialing now.
Welcome to HM Revenue and Customs Taxes Helpline.
All calls may be recorded.
Thanks for waiting. Just so you know,
Good afternoon, speaking to Mark. Can I have your national insurance number, please?
Good afternoon, Mark. Could I speak to customer services, please?
What is the inquiry?
I just wanted to ask a question regarding the law on tax.
Right, so it's a general question on the law on tax.
Yes, please, sir.
Right, I don't know whether we'll be able to do that for you, but it depends what specific is the question.
Well, a friend of mine, I'm a lawful taxpayer myself, but a friend of mine told us that there's no actual law which says that you have to pay tax or that anybody has to pay tax at all. And I was just wondering if HMRC could confirm this.
That's a new one on me. Just hold the line a moment, please.
Thank you, sir. Very strange music. Still waiting. Did you say something? Do you think they've cut us off? No.
Hello?
Hello there, Mark.
Hello? Oh, you know what, I thought I'd lost you then.
I thought you cut me off.
I just had a word with my colleagues about this because it's a very unusual question because we are in fact...
Sorry, Mark, I can't hear you. What's happened with the phone line?
Now it's gone.
Now it's gone. They've cut us off. A very unusual request. Shall we try again?
Why not?
Let's try again. So, Her Majesty's Revenue Collection says it's a very unusual request to actually request where does it say in law that anybody has to pay tax.
welcome to HM Revenue and Customs Taxes Helpline.
Thank you. Must be your phone.
Yeah, it must be.
Good afternoon, you're speaking to David. How can I help you?
Hi there, David. My name's Mr. White. I was just speaking with Mark at in your office. Would it be possible to put me through to him?
I'm afraid it's not because I'm on a contact centre, you see. Is there anything I could help you with?
Yes, please. Mark was. What the gentleman's name was Mark, wasn't it? He was. I was just asking him a question because I wanted to be put through to customer services to ask HMRC a question.
Right. Okay. So you want to be put through to customer services?
Yes, please, sir.
Right. Well, you are through to customer services. I could help you if I can. What's the question?
What was your name again, sir?
It's David.
David.
David Kane.
David Kane. Oh, thank you, David. It's Mr. White calling. Yes, a friend of mine. I mean, I'm a lawful taxpayer myself, and a friend of ours actually said that he doesn't pay tax. And I said, well, you know, that's against the law. That you have to pay tax by law. So I said I'll call the tax office and actually, you know, get them to tell me the exact law which says that anybody has to pay tax.
Right. I mean, individual. It depends on. To be honest with you, it depends on individual circumstances. Everyone gets a personal allowance of 9440.
Yes.
So if you earn under that personal allowance, you will not pay tax.
Right. I wasn't asking. Please forgive me. I wasn't asking about the the allowance. I was asking, do you actually have the law to hand which says that all men and women that have to pay tax? Where does it say in law that anybody has to pay tax, please?
Right, just bear with me a minute.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I just put you on hold a minute?
With pleasure, with pleasure. HMRC put us on hold.
Muted. The number that we're dialing here is 01355 359 022 if you want to have a go yourselves.
That's 01355 359 022. Should be interesting, this. I can't wait to see the law which says that anybody's obliged to pay any tax whatsoever. You'd think these guys would know what's what, wouldn't you? After all, they are Her Majesty's Revenue Collection Service. He's probably looking through his law book now, trying to find it. Or maybe the government's famous legislation.gov.uk. I couldn't find it. Been looking for years. Sorry about this. Still waiting. I'm sure he's going to get straight back to us and tell us the exact law.
Of course.
Which says that you and me and everybody else should pay. What's his name? Keith? David.
Hello?
Hi there, David.
Hello?
Hi there, David.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my guidance here.
Yes.
And under pay as you earn income, an employer makes payments of pay as you earn income. An employer making payments of pay as you earn income must deduct or refund tax in accordance with the tax tables or the employee's tax code or instructions from the HMRC office.
Right.
That is written down in law. That's black and white.
Right. What's the name of the law and the act?
It's not. I've got no act and I've not got the name of the law. That's the instructions where I've got in front of me on the screen here. I've not got the name of the law and act, but that is what's in black and white in front of me here.
Oh, right.
Instructions.
So it's not a law. It's a code of practice. Yeah.
It's a code of practice. Well, it is a law, but I can't. To be honest, it is law, but I can't give you. I haven't got the actual, act in front of Parliament Act in front of me. It is law. They have to deduct tax in accordance with the tax tables, the employee's tax code, or instructions from us.
Right. So they're just guidance notes.
Yes.
I'd really like to look at the law or the act of law which actually says that anybody's obliged to pay any tax. I mean, I understand where you're coming from there about an employer has to deduct. It's guidance notes from HMRC that they have to deduct. What happens if they don't deduct the tax? I guess they get into trouble.
If the employer doesn't deduct tax, yes, obviously they will get into trouble and they will be investigated. And obviously, if they haven't deducted tax and they should have done, they will be prosecuted.
Okay.
They can pay interest up to 200%. The employer can, yeah. So it is obviously it is very strict on. We should be paying tax, basically.
So there is no actual law which says anybody's obliged to pay tax, David?
I'm just trying to get my head round. Is there an actual law?
I guess there has to be, doesn't they? The Queen and Parliament would have made a law which says that people have to pay tax.
Yeah.
Do you have a supervisor or a manager that could possibly answer the question in law?
Right, just bear with me a minute. See what
Yes, please, sir.
for you.
Thank you. David, whatever his name is, has gone to try and find his line manager or whatever.
Don't you think it's strange though that we phoned the tax office and these work for the tax office and they don't seem to know what the law is?
They don't know the law, but they're just guidance notes.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's very strange. Guidance notes. But you get prosecuted even though we can't find the law. But maybe, I'm sure, you know, that there's got to be a law,
Of course
hasn't there?
there will.
Everybody has to pay tax. You like to pay tax, don't you? You know what it's used for. So, all being well, inshallah, God willing, or good willing, the HMRC are going to find the law which says anybody has to pay tax.
Yeah, they would have to. It's got to be just lying on the desk next to him, hasn't it? You know, more and more people are phoning up asking about the law. Here's the law. Oh, actually, it's just guidance.
Just guidance notes, everybody. Did you hear that? Cameron.